Warning: those of a weaker constitution should take heed before attempting the Abramelin. The following is a general summary of the book and ritual. The sacred magic of Abramelin the Mage is a ritual to attain knowledge from one's holy guardian angel. It is perhaps the most popular hermetic magical operation, having deeply shaped modern occultism. With the earliest known manuscript written in German and dated to 1608, it is considered the one supremely important magical ritual by Aleister Crowley and the Golden Dawn. The book, The Sacred Magic of Abramelin the Mage, details the story of Abraham the Jew, 1360 to 1460, and his explorations seeking out a true system of magic, eventually finding himself in Egypt. There it is said he met the man, Abramelin, who taught him the sacred magic. The text is commonly separated into 3 books. The first describes Abraham meeting with Abramelin. The second book outlines the Abramelin operation, a ritual process that can last from 6 to 18 months. The third book contains individual spells with sigils in the form of word squares. These spells are similar to those found in Goetic magic, and they cover a diverse range of hidden knowledge from flight to resurrection to shape-shifting to divination and so on. When performed correctly, the Abramelin operation involves a period of withdrawal from society, focused daily prayer and meditation, and a number of other moral guidelines similar to those found in monastic traditions around the world. It's broken down into progressive phases of increasingly diligent practices. The Abramelin ritual dispenses with the use of circles and seals and ornate conjurations popular at the time. Abraham condemned these other practices as false and as traps to ensnare the magician. He warns that one should not practice any form of magic that does not fall within the realm of sacred magic. Now, even though the objective is to commune with one's holy guardian angel, elements of this system concern the use of demons. The demons are conjured and sworn to obedience, beginning with the 4 kings and moving down through the hierarchy. The text sometimes contains several magical squares composed of groups of letters. These squares each serve a different purpose, and there are certain demons who may be called for those purposes. Within differing hours of the day, different familiar spirits serve the magician. The magician simply holds up the square appropriate to his desire, thus served by the demon appropriate to the square. Overall, the work is consistent with Kabbalistic and Goetic ritual practices at the time. And starting in the 19th century, there was a reemergence of this system of Kabbalistic magic. Its popularity is evident in such occult organizations as the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn and Aleister Crowley's mystical system of Thelema. So, why did I have a warning at the beginning of this video? And from a psychological perspective, what's really going on when one partakes in the Abramelin operation? Many modern Kabbalah practitioners believe that the initiates of the Abramelin use the ritual as a tool to transform the mind into something more closely resembling the mind of God. Now, this might sound silly, but from a Jungian perspective, it makes sense. That is, if God is one's own highest ideal. In truth, this practice, which calls for right conduct, action, study, rigorous periods of meditation, and social withdrawal, have some very real similarities to esoteric Buddhist and Hindu tantric rituals. But the act of closing oneself off from the outside world and the day-to-day routines for months on end can be damaging to one's psyche. Just ask anyone who spent time in solitary confinement. In conclusion, if you're strong enough to withstand the cloistered lifestyle, the Abramelin operation can be taken as a deeply meditative, transformative thought exercise rather than a literal summoning of angels and demons.